Police announced that there is no criminal suspicion in the case of a teenager found deceased in Nokia on Friday morning. The body of a teenager born in 2008 was discovered by the Nokianverta Riverbank near downtown Nokia after police received a call around 7 a.m. Initially investigated as a homicide due to suspicious circumstances at the scene, thorough examination of evidence and collected images led the police to conclude there was no criminal involvement in the death. The images helped clarify the sequence of events, with the investigation now focusing on determining the cause of death. Detailed information about the investigation process will be kept confidential. The incident has deeply shaken the community, especially as just days earlier, another serious case involving a teenager of similar age occurred in Valkeakauski. On Friday evening, 3 candles were lit at the scene in remembrance of the victim. The YleXPop festival at Kaivopuisto Park in Seinäjoki was cancelled due to safety concerns. According to Ville Matto, the main producer of YleXPop, this decision was made to ensure the safety of the audience, artists, and staff after consultation with the event's security chief. Earlier, the program and live broadcast on YLE Arena had to be paused due to a sudden thunderstorm. Upon inspection, the organizers found it unsafe to continue the event as the festival area was flooded, posing a danger to the audience. Jani Lodvanen, the head of security, stated, "This area is flooded, making it unsafe for the audience." Instead, YLE TV2 will broadcast performances from last year's YleXPop. According to YLE reporter Merva Ekman, the weather abruptly changed around 5:30 p.m. during Pemoaino's performance, with heavy rain and thunder striking fiercely. The storm also caused flooding in downtown Seinäjoki, including the parking garage. On Saturday evening, a large storm and heavy rain resulted in numerous rescue operations for the South Ostrobothnia Rescue Department in Seinäjoki. Seinäjoki Central Hospital suffered severe damage due to water flooding an area of hundreds of square meters. According to Matti Hietalahti, the on-duty rescue commander, water from the rainwater drainage system and sewers inundated the hospital, affecting the basement of the main building, the Y building's basement, and a small part of the M building. Fortunately, these floors are not patient reception areas, so patient care was not disrupted. Currently, the rescue department is coordinating with hospital technicians to pump water out and dry the affected areas. However, the extent of the damage has not been fully assessed yet. Other rescue tasks were also carried out as streets were flooded, including a vehicle stranded on National Road 67, causing severe traffic congestion between Lapua and Seinäjoki. The fee for public dental care increased by 10% in early 2023 and may continue to rise after the government's April meeting, aiming to save an additional €150 million. According to Jussi Tervola, head of research at the National Institute for Health and Welfare (THL), this is concerning as low-income individuals may neglect dental care, leading to increased community health risks. Dental care is closely linked to various diseases, including heart disease and cancer. Those with better incomes may opt for private services due to narrowing cost differences. Maximum fees for dental care have already been applied in most welfare areas. Treatment costs currently range from €11.30 for a dental hygienist visit to €21.50 for a specialist dentist visit. Individual treatment and examination fees can also exceed €200. Martti Lilja, a dental director from Central Ostrobothnia, notes that fee increases have affected the poorest patients, causing them to seek emergency services only when in pain. Lilja believes it's unfair for not everyone to afford public dental care. Virva Vantinen, a dental director from North Karelia, also expressed concerns about the consequences of fee increases, especially as the disease rate in this area is over 20% higher than elsewhere in Finland. Many patients have had to negotiate payments and seek discounts due to limited financial capabilities. The fee ceiling of €762, applied in 2022 for dental care, benefits only a few, as most dental treatment costs do not exceed this amount. Lilja suggests reducing fees to ensure everyone can access essential services. Helsinki police announced that on Friday evening, in Kaivopuisto Park, a minor was stabbed during a brawl involving multiple people. The emergency call was received by the rescue center around 8:30 p.m. According to current police information, the victim was stabbed in a brawl involving several individuals. The victim was taken to the hospital for treatment following the incident. Teemu Lapalainen, Helsinki Police Commissioner, stated that the majority of the brawl participants were teenagers. The victim's injuries are not life-threatening, according to Lapalainen. Police also indicated that those involved include both minors and adults. Several witnesses observed the incident, and police have identified individuals related to the case. A rare attack occurred when a pedestrian's dog attacked and killed a dachshund while out for a walk with its family in Ristipuro, Vantaa. Fani, the one-year-old long-haired dachshund, was killed on Monday afternoon in a sudden attack. Jutta Muller, Fani's owner, said that while they were out with their 3 dogs, a large dog from a nearby parking lot suddenly rushed at them. This attacking dog managed to break free from its leash and bit Fani. Muller and her husband attempted to intervene but were also bitten by the dog multiple times. Despite quickly taking Fani to a nearby veterinary station, the injuries were too severe for Fani to survive. The Muller family has filed a criminal complaint and notified animal protection authorities. Helsinki police are investigating the incident, stating that attacks leading to the death of other dogs are very rare. Dog owners may face legal responsibility depending on the circumstances of the incident. This case is under investigation to determine the fate of the attacking dog. Inland riverbank sands in southern Finland are facing a serious threat, although not all areas should be redeveloped. Some sands, such as the natural sands of Paihaniemi and Saimaa, have recently been redeveloped by removing reeds. The extensive sand redevelopment work has just been completed, restoring its natural beauty. According to the Ministry of the Environment, inland sands in southern Finland have been assessed as highly endangered since 2018. A recent survey shows that many sands have been completely covered, although there are still some sands in good condition. Sari Aaltonen, an environmental expert from the Saimaa Protection Association, explained that exposing sands to wind, ice, waves, and sunlight helps maintain their natural state. However, human activities and climate change are making these sands nutrient-rich and rapidly covered. Not all sands should be redeveloped due to high costs or being converted into other habitats. However, restoring sands like Paihaniemi can help protect insects and creatures living in the sand. Aaltonen calls for contributions by managing wastewater properly and avoiding driving through sands to protect natural habitats. After a prolonged period of heat, heavy rain, thunderstorms, and even flooding occurred in southern Finland on Saturday and Sunday. According to YLE meteorologist Matti Hutonen, the weather forecast is becoming unstable, although temperatures remain warm. In Valkeala, Kouvola, there was a very strong hailstorm on Saturday, with hailstones as big as little fingers. Rain is forecasted in southern and central Finland on Sunday and moving towards the east on Monday. According to the Finnish Meteorological Institute's forecast, the number of thunderstorms has been 3 times higher than the 1991-2020 average in May, and this trend continues into June. Warnings of heavy rain and flooding are being issued, and river water levels may rise rapidly. Approximately 300 students at Hatsala School in Kuopio were evacuated on the final morning of the school year due to a suspected arson fire. The incident occurred around 8:45 a.m. when a school staff member discovered smoke and fire in the men's restroom. Police are investigating the incident as a serious arson case. There were no casualties in the fire. Evacuation was quickly carried out through the central public address system, and police described the evacuation as rapid. Firefighters promptly extinguished the fire and ventilated the area. Students were given their diplomas in the school auditorium. Authorities continue to investigate the incident. Hatsala is a secondary school with approximately 700 students in Kuopio, Hatsala. A preschool staff member in Espoo has been found working at another preschool while on sick leave, possibly under a different name. Virpi Matila, Espoo's early childhood education director, confirmed this information. The substitute worked at another preschool while hired by SIR Personnel Services, a staffing service for agencies in the capital region. The situation has been reported as a crime. SIR did not confirm the incident, but Tiina Nieminen, the company's business director responsible for preschool education, stated that working while on sick leave is a breach of loyalty to the employer. Espoo has no way to prevent employees from working elsewhere while on sick leave. However, after the incident, discussions were held with the staffing company to improve employee identification.